Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you what I do to start my makeup. I'm going to give my face a nice base, and what I like to use is the BB Flawless and the concealer mixed together. So I'm going to show you how to do that. The first thing you want to do is use a primer. We have a really great primer. It's Touch Glorious Face Primer. It's going to give you a nice base coat or nice coat so that you can put your foundation on top of it. It's going to allow your makeup to sit on your face nicely and not slide around. It's also going to be really great for the pigments of your eyeshadows and things like that. So I've already put this on. Once you put it on, you want to let it dry a few minutes just so that it kind of sets on your face. I usually give it about 2 or 3 minutes and then I start my foundation. So today I'm going to show you the combination of the BB Flawless and the Touch Concealer mixed together. I like to mix these together because I want more of a fuller coverage than the just the concealer or just the BB cream alone. And the reason is I have dry skin, so I'm going to use this. If I really wanted a nice coverage powder flawless, I would use the liquid. That's really good for my skin in the summertime. It's good to use this when your skin is feeling a little dry. I have like some dry spots. Usually it's like right around here and right here, so this is a good combination for my skin type. You can mess around with it and see which one you like the best. So I'm gonna get started. So the first thing you wanna do is you wanna make sure that you shake our products really good. Because it's natural based, it's gonna separate a little bit. So if you don't give it a good shake, no matter what you use, whether it's the liquid or it's the BB cream, you want to give it a good shake. Okay. You can also apply this using a brush, a foundation brush, or your fingers. Today I'm just going to use my fingers because that's just what I like to do. Okay, so you're going to put some of the product right on your finger. Then you're going to take the concealer and a little goes a long way. So I'm just going to put a little on there. Then I'm just going to kind of mix it together. And then I'm going to start dabbing it. Now, if you had some spots on your face that you wanted to cover, for instance, acne marks, scarring, you would use the same color concealer as your skin type, your skin tone. If you were trying to get rid of some dark circles, things like that, something that you're trying to conceal, maybe even redness, you want to go a shade down from your concealer that you would normally use. Okay, so I'm going to just rub this all in. And if you've ever used a BB cream before, BB creams have moisturizer in it. And the reason why I like this is because, like I said, I have drier skin. So this is going to just give you more of a creamier finish. If you don't like that, what you can do is you can leave it as is if you kind of like that glowy look, or you can top it off and seal it with our Touch powder. I'm going to show you what that's like. Normally what I do, since today I'm just showing you the concealer and the BB cream, I would wait to do my powder and I would do my eye makeup so that any fallout that I get from my eye makeup that comes on here, and then you know, we'll cover it up and clean it up and make it look nice later. But the reason why I like to do that is because I like to let my foundation kind of set a little bit and it'll dry on there nicely. It's not going to dry like the liquid foundation that we have. That one dries more like a powder. But again, because I have drier skin, it's going to make my skin look a little drier right here, and then I have like some dryness up here. So for my skin type, I like the BB cream. If you have oily skin or oilier skin, I highly recommend the liquid Touch because it's amazing. It covers beautifully. yeah, that would be my recommendation for you. But if you do have drier skin, I would recommend the BB cream. And we also have a cream foundation that comes in a little packaging like this, just like you would get like over the counter. It has like a little pad in there, just like this, and it's a cream foundation. So this is the BB with the concealer. Now, if I wanted to touch up my dark circles, I would take a little bit more of the same color as your skin, or maybe a lighter shade to get right in underneath my eyes. And you just put a teeny tiny little bit, like literally tiny, okay? And then what I do is I just take that and I kind of mush it in my fingers. And then you're just gonna go under in an upside down triangle or a V underneath your bags. And then all along underneath your eyes, kind of where that darkness, and that's kind of where I use most of my concealer. I don't have a lot of breakouts, but this would definitely be great for you if you had any kind of acne scars or any kind of breakouts. So I would do that, and I wouldn't rub it in. I would just press it in. If you rub it, you're just gonna take it off with your finger. So just kind of press it in and kind of dab, and again, this is gonna highlight the area and it's gonna conceal the dark circles under your eyes. So that's what I would do. And then I would go over with my powder, and that would all blend nicely after it kind of dried a little bit, even though it might look a little too light under your eyes. Once you get your bronzer on, once you get your blush on, it's gonna all blend in nicely and it's gonna look beautiful. So that's the BB and the concealer all together. Nice, nice. Okay. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and top it with my powder. There's two ways you could do this. You can use the powder with the pad that it comes with. This is going to give you more of a fuller cover if you use the pad. If you use let me find my brush. If you use a brush, let me wipe my brush off a little bit just in case there's something on there that doesn't need to be. If you use a brush, it is going to give you a lighter coverage, but it's still going to give you a really great coverage. I like to use the brush, and I'll tell you why. Again, with the dry skin, I like to put it in the spots that I know that I necessarily need it. For instance, I'm going to like just kind of come over here. I'm going to avoid under my nose because I know that's going to be my dry area. I do get a lot of redness under my nose, so that would be another spot that I would conceal with my concealer. Now I'm just gonna kind of dab under my eyes because I don't wanna like smear it around. I just wanna get the powder on nicely, but gently, because I don't wanna bring out my wrinkles. Yes, I do have wrinkles. Then I'm just gonna kind of blend it into my neck. I can tell you one thing with this powder though, it does run a little bit lighter. So for instance, if you are, I'm right now, I'm a velour in the liquid and a bisque in the BB. But the color powder that I'm using today is taffeta. And it's just a little bit darker than the velour, and it just kind of gives it a nicer finish. It just runs a little bit lighter. So shade up. But again, you are gonna see me post this a lot. Color matching is not difficult, but we definitely need to get a selfie of you with no makeup on and natural light so that I can help you get the right color. You don't want to be too dark, you don't want to be too light, you want it to be just right. Okay, so that is the coverage. You could still see I have like I wear glasses all the time, so you can kind of see that a little bit, but I didn't really try to touch it up because it doesn't matter because I wear glasses all the time anyways. So that is the cover that you're gonna get with the BB with the concealer, topped with our powder. I like it. This is my favorite combo. Okay, and again, if I hated that under my nose, what I would come back and do is I would take the concealer and I would, again, take very little, like literally a pin drop, and I would squish it between my fingers and just, so if that was really annoying you and you had like some spots that you really want to get rid of, you just want to dab it, don't rub it. Another thing that helps with just dabbing is, for instance, if you have that dry skin, if you're going to be rubbing things on your face, you're just going to be lifting up that dry skin and it's going to just, you know, stick out a little bit more. So there's that. Now, like, if you can see, it concealed it. So I would just keep dabbing. I got a little too much, even though I use like literally a pin drop. There's that. All right, well, that is the BB Flawless with the concealer topped with the powder. Thanks for watching, ladies. Bye.